Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about my green card interview experience, which happened in Memphis, Tennessee. So my interview was January 8th, 2019. It was in Memphis, like I said, and it was at 9 o'clock in the morning. We drove from Arkansas to Memphis, Tennessee for 9 o'clock. It was pretty rough, but I've heard that some people have to drive like 10 hours. So we were pretty lucky, but and I know that not everyone has to do an interview, but for some reason we did, but it was fine anyway. We got to Memphis, and just be careful when you're in Memphis because it's kind of scary sometimes. So we got to the building, and there's a lot of other businesses in the same building, so you have to go up to the 7th floor. And on the outside there's no logo or anything, but there are 2 flags, so that kind of helped us out in knowing that it was the right building and the number, obviously. So we got to the 7th floor, and we went into the office thing, and first we had to go through security, so you have to give them your passport and your appointment letter. So we did that, and then you go through kind of like an airport security kind of thing where you have to take your jacket off, anything metal, basically the same thing, and you have to go through those big metal detectors. So we put everything in the bin, took our coats off and everything, but they actually did let us take our cell phones in, and I guess like it depends on the USCIS location. We were allowed to bring our cell phones in, which was nice because we needed a GPS to get there, and we didn't really know where we could put our phones. We kind of needed them. We got through security, it was fine, and you walk a few steps, and then to the left there is a check-in desk, and you have to give your passport and appointment letter, or just the appointment letter, I'm not sure, but you have to get that again so he can search you in the system. And then once everything's fine, he'll tell you to go sit down, and that they will call your name shortly. We went and sat down. I would say that we waited like an hour, maybe an hour before they called us back, which actually isn't too bad because with my K1 visa interview, it took way longer than that. So make sure you don't have much planned that day. Also, make sure that you arrive probably 30 minutes before, just to make sure everything's fine. So, like I said, we waited for about an hour, and then they called us back. It was a nice lady, it was a girl. We went into like a hallway that had a bunch of offices in it, and we went to her office, and she was very nice. Very chill. And so you sit down, or no, you remain standing, and you have to give an oath that everything's true or whatever, and then you sit down. She also saw that I had my I-1693 form, which is the adjustment of status medical exam, but apparently since I had my K1 visa medical exam, that I didn't need this one, but we didn't know that. So I honestly don't know if you need it or not. I don't know, but she said that we didn't end up needing it, but we did it anyway, but it was fine. And she had to go through some questions, questions like, have you ever been arrested? Have you conspired against the US? Just questions that she really just needed to ask just to make sure, even though I don't really think she believed any of it, but just like procedure. And then she asked us about the wedding and just normal stuff. Like there's probably like 2 or 3 questions, but really it was just conversation. They basically know everything about you before you go in there. It's really easy, it's really chill, but I'm from Canada, so I don't know if that played a part. But yeah, they basically know whether they're gonna accept you or not, I'm pretty sure. At the end, she asked if I had any pictures, and I don't think that it was like for clarification of anything. I think that she just wanted to see some pictures. So I have this album here. I just filled with pictures and wedding photos and stuff like that. So that was good. It's pretty scary because you think that you have to have all of this stuff. And look at this binder. Look how thick this is. And all I needed was my passport and my appointment letter. And like I showed her pictures and that's about it. So really, all you have to do is be honest, but still be prepared because you don't know what they're gonna ask you. You really don't know. We might have just been lucky. So that was it. We laughed like the whole time. We made conversation. Just be honest, and if you don't know something, don't make it up. Just be honest. And you know, a lot of the sites that prepare you like with questions for the green card interview, they say like to know what color curtains you have, what color sheets you have, and a lot of random stuff. And we joked about that too because she knew that like they did that. And she said that sometimes like if they're like suspicious, they might separate you and ask you questions like that, but not really. Like if you're honest and if you're not shady, then you're gonna be fine. It's very, very easy. I don't think I've ever seen a Canadian to American green card K1 visa process. Usually they're from the Philippines, Mexico, like Asian countries, but I haven't really seen any Canadian to American experiences. So and I know that they're out there, and it's hard because the cases are different for everyone. So I want you to have this reference if you are Canadian going to America. So that was it. We shook her hand, we said goodbye, and then she said that the green card would get here by mail in about 3 weeks, and it was like 2 to 3 weeks before it got here. But that was it, and it was very easy. Don't stress out, you'll do fine. Thanks for listening today, and I hope this helps. And if you ever want me to do a video on my experience with the K1 visa interview, the I-129F packet, the adjustment of status packet, or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below and I will do that for you. Thanks guys, bye.